Здравствуй, Китай. Международное радио Китая. Статьевая программа Нихао. Здравствуй, Китай.
Слово на сегодня – 纸 бумага.
What you just heard was part 1 of chapter 15 of the book, 2 Years in the Forbidden City, written by Princess Doling and narrated by Man Ling. Join us next time on A Light on Literature for the second part of the chapter. I'm Huang Rui. See you next time.
Welle 370. Radiotag auf dem Bunkerberg.
Und wir sprechen über die IFA und die Entdeckungen, die wir auf der IFA gemacht haben.
You're listening to Shortwave Radio.
From the 1976 big-selling album, huge album, Frampton Comes Alive. Here is Peter Frampton, and do you feel like we do? We feel all groovy here on Shortwave Radio. A load of old geezers playing old music, and it's wonderful.
Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand.
Classic rock central here, once again. On the Shortwave Radio, 2 and 61. From the Eliminator album, 1983, ZZ Top and Sharp Dressed Man.
In the course of writing Timothy instructions about the pure doctrine and the organization of the local churches, Paul learned from the Holy Spirit something about the future of the Lord's church. He shared that future with Timothy, and so he wrote, the Spirit clearly says that in the last times, some will depart from the faith.
Radio Китай за чужбину. Китайская музыка.
Дорогие слушатели, добре дошли в днешната рубрика «Китайска музика». Аз съм Светло. Днес искам да ви представя народни песни от северо-източната част на Китай. Ще забележите, че музиката от този район се отличава с подчертан местен характер. Първо нека да чуем песента «Приспивна песен» на известния китайски певец Ян Уейвен.
Hepimiz bu şarkılara sinmişizdir.
Taş plaktan.
Is the voice of Turkey.
The Voice of Turkey's English language transmission broadcasting from Ankara in 90 meter band between 1230 to 1330 UTC and 1545 kHz, and in the 49 meter band between 1830 to 1930 UTC and 5945 kHz. The Voice of Turkey is also beamed between 2030 to 2130 UTC in the third 1 meter band on 9875 kHz to Southern Australia, and in the 25 meter band on 11660 kHz between 1630 730 UTC to Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. You can listen to us over the Turksat 3A and 4A satellites and the internet at www.trtjinle.com through links, radios and the Voice of Turkey. Our email address is englishdesk@trt.net.tr.
But first, the news. The Turkish Coast Guard rescued 374 irregular migrants in the Aegean Sea. They included 41 migrants who were rescued from a rubber boat off Datça district in Turkey's Muğla province and 165 off Çanakkale province, the Coast Guard Command said Monday on its website.
I'm late. I need a taxi.
بتقرنيا أتسمعوا ملو حسابات بإنجليزية دقموا نمعرفو نفرتي بمنتهي كخي دخل.
How can I get to the airport?
بأوتوبوس وي بتاكسي كتكي دخل.
You can go by bus or taxi.
دمغيه ألوهو.
I'm late.
Taxi يدلين اللو.
I need a taxi.
قرم. حجي بإنجليزية بزعبانا بستفلالي بوتاتات بخمي كم تخدو محتاتن مملاسن فليتكم اللهم.
Andy Morrison, K9 AWM has that story for us.
Hams who are also fans of soda activations and camping out don't really need an excuse like an eclipse to make a big weekend event happen.
Amigo International, elke zondagmiddag om 4:30.
You will love Radio Casanova, and Radio Casanova loves you. Send an email to Radio Casanova. The email address is radiocasanova@hotmail.com. This radio station is promoting love and peace all over Europe.
Ook in een oude jas.
Die wonen er vast. Je raakt gewoon weg van...
Ja, die moet je niet onderschatten natuurlijk, en die herkent zo.
Hij vreet mijn hele jas kapot, alleen voor haar die bek van hem wat. Ik noem haar Charlotte en hem noem ik Bas. Die dotte van moeten in mijn oude jas.
Ja, de wilsgraafkerel. Ik had hier een dag of twee, had ik hier die pakenzeggers van mij hier. Onder een tegel, er zit altijd een hele dikke pat, hè. Zit die altijd op uitkijken, die dikke pat. Dat liet ik even zien, hè. Dat is zo mooi. En bij die andere tegel heb ik een zwarte, geen salamander, maar ooit zo'n andere, die lijkt op een salamander. Maar in ieder geval, je zet er vanavond ook weer, hè. Prachtig mooi, hoor. Ik laat ze mooi in een gangetje gaan, hè. Die pad ook en er had een jonkie bij zich. Maar die grote tegels, daar moet ik nog wat zand in gooien en dan ga ik het opnieuw laten bestraten. Of doe ik het zelf nog. Ja, dat is toch wel mooi, hè. Prachtig mooi, met die beesten. Even kijken, dan ga ik nu draaien. Dit is ook wel een mooie, kijk er wel in. Dit is ook heel trouwens hoor. Komt ook niet uit zware steen weg. Maar uit P is de motor gaat, hè.
Sweaty crap.
Today is Friday, October 6, 2028. This is Radio Thailand's Evening News Hour. I'm Dulgat Sophia.
And I'm Pratang with Dr.
Making the national headlines this evening.
It's Friday, 6th of October 2023. This is the news in English on the Voice of Turkey. And we start with anti-terror operation in the north of Syria.
Silver lining, my song, first aid kit. Ranker de kanker, jongens. Nou, weet je dat die gekke garot. Ik hoop dat jij even zo luisteren, de accent zo, hè. Een beetje plezier, jongen, dat is het mooiste, hè. Het alledaagse ellende achter je te laten, hè. Maar daar kom je wel achter, hè. Na een aantal wipjes. My friend, de wind. For Mr. Laleu. Mr. Ray Laleu. And also for Mr. Gdansk. Alexander. This is Johnnie Tabaco. Very busy here on Shortwave, but really it's closing down here. Good evening, also broadcast wandering for everybody on this frequency.
That's what we specialize in here at WMR. Memories. And that includes the music as well. It goes back to, Elvis Presley from the Rolling Stones.
Max, our next world champion. Nagri. Max Verstappen ist Weltmeister. Und so geht das, mein Freund da, Gunther. So listeners, good evening. You're tuned into Radio Delta. And Phil Collins in the air tonight. And then all 6060, 49 meter band. And we're open reception
on air, Delta AM.
And that with the course, radio. And that with mix. World champion. All the radio friends. Pekka in Finland, in Kotka, wrote us a very good evening. 12 hours work, then the run, and now some time to relax and enjoy Radio Delta. Very good signal in Kotka. An antenna specialist. You're a specialist, my friend. Pekka, nice screenshot.
Send your reception report to info@radiodelta.am. By return, you'll receive our EQSL card with personal notes and photos. info@radiodelta.am.
And that record especially for you, Mr. Kyrie. good evening, listeners. You're tuned into Radio Delta on the 7th of October, Saturday evening. Loop is excellent to your direction. I dug the connection cable into coax cable into the crown, and it even more seemed to improve the signal to noise rate and lower the noise level. Pekka, thank you, and have a nice listening, my friends. And take some rest there from the hard work.
Kazaki Aikawa, have I got that right? Kazaki Aikawa is listening to us in Japan. We're very popular in Japan, you know, the Long on the Tube radio show. Thank you for tuning in. Kazaki Aikawa listening via an SDR, I know, but I hope you enjoyed the show.
If you want to get a QSL card, come to your reception report to Radio Sophia, PO Box 21057 Hamburg in Germany. Please enclose sufficiently signed postage. If you would like a new QSL, send your reception report to info@radiosophia.de. Thank you very much.
Goedenavond, luisteraars, amateurs, goedenavond in de Worldskrant uit Friesland hier op de Korte Golven. Klein stukje rock, Hendrik, ik hoop dat het nog goed is, hè.
Very good. Tony Allen, the legendary Tony Allen from 1973 here on Weekend Music Radio. This is Radio Sophia.
Radio Delta. Radio Delta. We expect a complete confirmation of reception with sufficient details such as an audio recording or parts of the program. RadioDelta.am.
Andy, la chronique géopolitique. La numéro 1 du Fonds monétaire international plaide pour l'Afrique et déclare que le temps est venu pour l'Afrique d'avoir une représentativité au sein de cette institution.
Good signal in London today, or something like that. We get quite a bit of that. We even get QSL requests saying about sending a QSL. We try and make it up and so assume. There's one or two of them out there that we had to assume and just send them something. So that's what we do here at Weekend Music Radio. Keeping old-fashioned radio alive. But now, some music from Jackson Browne, the title track to the album Running on Empty.
This is the Africa service of Vatican Radio.
Welcome to our half-hour daily program for Africa.
Stay tuned for our report with the Pope on Sunday and the other stories. That will be followed by our feature, The Family. I am Johnny Baptist Tumusime.
ጭምር ከዚያች ለማድረግ ራስ እንዲያገኙ ከጎጆች እንዲላሱ የማድረግ ኃላፊነትን ይጨምራል። አንጻሩ እንግዲህ እስካሁን እንዳየው በርካታ ክስተቶች ተፈጽመዋል። ተጠያቂነትን ከማረጋገጥ እንኳን ይሄ ነው የሚባል እርምጃ አልተወሰደም የሚለው ነገር ያስማማል ይመስለኛል።
You're trying in your pocket. Oh, whoopee. Hey. So what you're going to hear in the next couple of hours is a load of old commercials from the offshore radio stations in the 90s. And we've also had fun reimagining some of the jingles. Oh yeah, we've had fun reimagining or re-imaging some of the jingles. All to come here in the next 2 hours, right here on the Andy Walker Show. A little bit of North Sea Gold on Shortwave Radio 3975 and 6160. Check us out online, shortwaveradio.de. That's shortwaveradio.de for everything you need to know. Further ado, let's get underway with the show. Here it comes, baby, yeah.
You're listening to Shortwave Radio.
Parents speaking to their children about sexuality. Well, in my home, the sex talk, a one-time event of taking a child and telling them about the differences between boys and girls and sexuality, has changed over the years into many conversations in our home. Talking about sexuality seems to come much earlier for my children, and I think it's necessary in our cultures.
Thank you. You're listening to the newsroom from the BBC World Service, and we will return to developments in Gaza and Israel later in the program. I'll say some other stories.
This is the Voice of Turkey's English language transmission broadcasting from Ankara in an ideal meter band between 1230, 1330 UTC and 1545 kHz, and in the 49 meter band between 1830, 1930 UTC and 1st-9th 45 kHz to Europe. The Voice of Turkey is also beamed between 2030, 2130 UTC in the third 1 meter band on 9875 kHz to South Asia and Australia, and in the 25 meter band on 1166 kHz between 1630, 730 UTC to Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. You can listen to us over the Turksat 3A and 4A satellites on the internet at www.trtdinle.com through the links, radios and then the Voice of Turkey. Our email address is englishdesk@trtnet.tr. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Sunday, October 8, 2023. This is the Voice of Turkey English language transmission broadcasting from our studios in capital Ankara. Let's start with the news. The death toll in Gaza rose to 313. The health ministry in the Palestinian enclave said as Israeli airstrikes continue for the second consecutive day.
Only here in the studio.
En blijf maar in de kleine koffie. Zo, hippie, goedendag. Jongen.
Van de Dizzy Men's Band, hè? Van de opera. Ja la 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 la, ja la 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 la. La la la, ja la 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 la. Didi didi. There's also all listeners all over the world, you're tuning on here on the 5/8 to the pirate station, the two crazy pirates from the Netherlands here, also with low power and low tower. There's also boys and girls who are listening to the pirate station, the Continental zone, also the Continental, the Southern zone. And we make music on the Sunday, especially for your and your family. Dus jij hadden we zo liever te dik, dan weer een feestje gemist. Ja, dat ik wel dacht hè, dat het lekker was. Heerlijk. Dus mensen nog even goedenavond. Uw toestel staat verbonden hier met de zender genaamd Continental Zone. De twee gekke rijtjes vanuit Noordoost-Nederland hier. Allemaal gepresenteerd hier op de 5800 kW met een staplijntje Vionoot, iemand met een flimmerdag gezonderd. En dan maar even ieder wat ruls hier. Met handelspaden.
Hier met die balloons. Met die balloons. Ja, gut. Mit die großen Ballons. Nur nichts mit. Kommt ja als nächstes angeflogen. Für die Ballons kommt sie angeflogen. So dann, bleiben Sie bei. Das ist Network Radio und 5800 und 6385. Kurze Welle und dann das Streaming in Stereo. Guten Mittag, guten Morgen, guten Abend. Ja, Marli. Wir sind mit live. So, bis 9 Uhr in die Abend geht's noch bei die 6385 bei die Mexiko. Und bis 10 Uhr abends sind wir noch bei die Conji Tango. Oh! Die 5/8. Das Radio. Diese Sache ist bekannt. Die Wanne aus, ne?
Hi, can I get a ticket to Manchester, please? I want to go on Friday.
Here you are. That's £20, please. Kelly, ነገ, tomorrow, ወደ Glasgow ትፈልጋለች. Hi, can I get a ticket to Glasgow, please? I want to go tomorrow.
Here you are. That's £60, please.
እሺ አሁን ንግግሩን እንሞክረው። እንግሊዝኛ ነገሮችን ያዳምጡና ደግሞ ይበሉ። እያንዳንዳቸውን 2 ጊዜ ያዳምጧቸዋል።
Shortwave.de. Email address to drop us a line to, or just check out the website. Send an email from there or use the speak pipe. Shortwaveradio.de is the website address. Shortwaveradio.de. I'm out of here. Catch you another day, another way. Oh yeah.
Chers amis francophones, amoureux du pays du matin clair, vous qui écoutez en ce moment KBS World Radio, vous êtes sur la bonne station. Actualité politique, économique et culturelle, initiation au Hangul, découvertes gastronomiques et bien d'autres choses encore, nous allons satisfaire tous les curieux, alors laissez-vous guider et bonne écoute à tous.